Chris coming to your live feed. Today is October the 31st. Halloween here. And we're going to teach y'all how to clean a squirrel. We got some game this morning. Thank the good Lord that He provided us at least one for a little snack. But October 31st, year of our Lord 2018. And we first start off with our trusty pocket knife here. Got my guard on it, my serrated edge, and we're gonna do this thing. Now right here, wrapped up. He's with the Lord now, and we're gonna show y'all. Now, I tried to get a headshot this morning, but the wind was blowing a little bit, and he had his back to me, so I shot him in the butthole. But anyway, we're going to show y'all. I didn't mean to get him in the butt. It went right up his anal tract. But we're going to show you what we do with these squirrels. Now, this is a big old fat one. He's got a real short tail. I don't know if something much sticks to the end of it or what it is, but it's a male, all right. Good night of living. All right, hey, we're going to clean this squirrel. We'll show you how to do it. We'll be right back after this commercial break. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure y'all can see little boy, or big boy, however you want to call him. He is hung. Lord, I apologize for that there, baby, the starving pigments. New Guinea, amen. Be careful getting your blade guard off of here, because if not, you'll pop your thumb, and this is very sharp, so you'll probably pop your thumb right on off. But you take your little squirrel and you get him spread out, pull his little leg out. Now he's been deceased since about 10 o'clock this morning. I've had him wrapped up and put on ice, so put his little poor little head down like that, like he's eating, and then take his front paw, put it out, take this left one. Now you want to make sure that these claws, these little fingers, don't break into your skin. But now there's several different ways. You won't make him get flat. There's several different ways you can do this. But one of the ways that I do it is right behind his little ears. I'll start a little incision, like so. Now we just got through the skin, and then I'll go ahead and cut his little hand off. Uh-oh, he don't have a hand. And I'll get over here and I'll cut this hand. Right behind here is a joint, about right where your joint. But don't cut your own hand off. But cut right there in that joint, and it pops right on off. And do the same thing with the back legs. I would do about right there, because the back legs, more than likely, okay, there's that joint. Well, he's a little hard. I got through one little bone. Okay, you broke it, you heard it. That just comes right on off of there. You see these four little hands over there? And then I'll what I do is I just turn my whole board instead of turning. Yeah, my board's dirty, but you know, you clean wildlife and game on it. What do you expect? Don't poop on me, squirrel. Okay, you heard it go through that bone? I just... It's a good thing to have a very, very, very sharp knife. Because if you don't, you're in trouble. Turn my board back around. This is feathers from crow from my last kill. So I've got my incision here set. And so I'm just going to go on around like that. Cut this head off. Because what I do with the head, look at it. He's saying, hello. Why me? Why me? Why me? Why did you do this? Because you're going to be good in my belly. But what we do is we take the little, I hear one barking. Little squirrel saying, come get me, come get me. But look how nice that meat is right there. Well, what we do is we skin the head. We'll do that later. And then what we do with the head, put it into a boiling pot of water, and then you actually, what is she doing? And then we actually take this, when after it's boiled and everything, we pull it out, and hear that cracking? You crack it just like an egg after you cook it. And you can fry his brains up like fried eggs. I guess that's where they get the phrase squirrel brain. He's a squirrel brain. Yeah, well, he is a squirrel brain for sure. Okay, you get his head off, then I flop him up. Eagle style. Oh, I apologize for the blood here. We're not going to try to keep this. We're not going to try to save this fur. What I'll do is right under here, the membrane. See where it's starting to peel away from the meat? Try to be careful not to cut into the meat. Although I got a bad shot on this one, I got blood everywhere, but if you do it right, you should get very little, if any at all. So you'll have to take your fingers, get in here a little bit underneath the armpit of the squirrel. Now don't be like my brother. He don't want to get his hands dirty. Get up underneath there, take your thumb, route, whatever you got to do. Get up underneath there, and you can tell, boy, this is a fat one. Whew. But you can tell I'm getting right up underneath this armpit, and it'll go, your thumb should go all the way through. Make me a little incision there. Now very important to have a very sharp knife, you see. You just, you know, just like undressing anything. You just undress him, get his little arm out of the sleeve. So you see his arm? His little arm. Oh! I'm going to have something to munch on later. I got a little bit of meat up underneath my nail. I have to give it a little bit of help. However you need to do it. Whatever best works for you. then that's the way you need to do it. Once you get it started, it's a squirrel teaser then. Okay, we got one little arm out, and what we'll do, since I didn't break the shoulder, I hit one earlier and chased him around for about 30 minutes, so I just got a little old leg shot or something. Bear tried to track him, couldn't find him. Well, Bear found him once, but then he jumped off of that little bitty old tree and ran off. Now I'm just doing this as an instructional video. If I was in a hurry and had 5 or 6 to do, I'd skin through them. Let's see, we got the top part of him off. Just grab him underneath the armpits like this and just undress him. What a bonobo. Even got bonobos up here in the country. Let's just keep skinning him, see? You don't want to really get in a hurry if you don't have to. Just get a little bit at a time. See, that's where I think I got the shot right there. This one ran about 20 yards. You just taking your time, and there's the good meat right here on this back. That's the back strap. Man, that stuff is good. And look at them crown jewels right there. I wish. Woo! Lordy, you have bust this squirrel. I got the peanut gallery over here with me. Haley. I want to cut his little nuts off, but I don't want it bleeding right now. You just keep on. See, oh, I touched the penis. It was hard, but it was from being in the icebox. Lord, I apologize for that there. I shouldn't be saying that. But, I ain't trying to be funny. I just old country hit. I just say whatever's on my mind. There's where the bullet went right there, folks. Looking at tripled him. I mean right up his butt. If he was pooping, he ain't happy. He weren't happy at all. Go ahead and take this and kind of, just a little. It's always good to have you a sharp knife. I know you can't feel that, can you? I'm castrating him now. Cutting these crown jewels off. I don't want them in a pot of stew. Although I've heard people eat goat nuts. Goat balls. I don't know if they're good or not. I know one thing. I daggum sure ain't gonna try it. Keep all them balls you want. And what I do, right there, just cut him right here. Do your little roundhouse kick on him. Make sure his little legs ain't in the way. Use my serrated edge. Cut right on through there. Now a lot of people, and I do too sometimes, I like to keep the animal Boy, look at those right there. Good night of living. Squirrel, you's doing good. What I do with this here that I'm not going to keep, his little hands, his feet, and his balls, well, really the tail and everything, I throw it way out there in the woods because I got all sorts of creatures that come up at night. Last night I think they said they heard some coyote, so somebody's going to eat this. A lot of people say, well, why don't you throw that in the garbage? Well, when you're out in the country, you recycle. That's right. You throw all that stuff out there, you know something's going to come and eat it. Okay. So now that we got our squirrel skint and undressed, got the little head there, I can see where I actually made the shot. Look at this. That hollow point blew his back leg almost to smithereens. The thigh right there. So we're going to do the best we can. But what I'll do then is I'll just make a little fine incision right there in Twinks and up through his rib cage. We'll expose this. And I'll just take him guts. Hear him crack. And you just crack it open like that. All the way up here. Because I want to lay him open. Okay, I'll make an incision here. And an incision over here. Right behind the arm. Lay them arms up like that. And lays just like if you was doing an autopsy. And you just lay him open. And now, let's name all of our parts. Here's the liver. That looks like a acorn, but that's his little heart. Looks like he had cancer. Now this may be his lungs. No, this is his liver. This is his small intestines. That's his large intestines. I just cut this membrane here. Come over here. Cut this membrane. Now pick it up. Cut. Now you want to make sure that you get. Definitely cut his butthole out. Because you don't want to be eating no butt. You know, unless you're into that kind of stuff. I mean, me personally. I like pig butt and cannot lie. You know. But here's the good stuff there. If I wanted to, I could fry this up. Less the intestines, the little heart and the livers. They're always good. Look like you smelled a fart. Okay, so once you get all this there did and done and did, I'll take his little pea brain, his squirrel brain, I'll go ahead and skin his little head. You want to be careful for these teeth, because if they nick you, they hurt. Get his little ear out of socket. Alright, got a squirrel head all done. We got our body done. Forgive me, Lord. But Got all this done here. Nice, pretty back strap. And I'm going to go ahead and rinse him. And folks, you have just witnessed a correct way, and that's a lot of meat. A lot of folks say, well, that ain't very much. That is a lot of meat. He's a very, very fat squirrel. So, hey, Chris coming to you live feed, and we'll go in and clean her up real good and see what she tastes like.